Okay, today is Tuesday, September 10th, here in the wonderful state of Washington. I want to start out this video by showing a clip from my favorite comic, Doug Stanhope. It's 4 minutes and 43 seconds long, but it sets up and explains everything that I'm going to address now and have been addressing that Americans, especially us in the so-called truther network that believe we know everything and believe everything, and all these fucking millions of idiots in this country that have been misled, misdirected, and completely fucking lied to and propagandized by these channels that claim and pretend they know what's going on and what's coming, and they have no fucking clue. But let me pause here. It's especially the last minute of this minute 20 seconds of the 4 minutes and 43. But you just, and a lot of this, and in this comic clip, he's not addressing, truthers and patriots and all that shit, but you'll get the picture. Like I said, especially the last, like, roughly 1 minute and 20 seconds, and then I believe you'll see, but let me pause here. Okay, first off, I could not find what actually live clip so you could see him on stage, but let's go here.
Whatever your cause, your charity, or your drive, your effort, audit it. Make sure, because so much of it is symbolism over substance, where people think they're helping by doing nothing. Audit all the time and effort and see if you're actually affecting change, rather than just, oh, we're going to have a 10K fun run for the cure.
Are you doing anything? Are they doing anything? Is people that listen to these channels? No.
Come on down on Sunday. It's a 10K fun run for the cure. Why? Why? When has running ever cured anything? I don't understand the cause and effect on this. Is that how Jonas Salk cured polio? Is by speed walking around the track down at St. Mary's High School with a wife beater on and a paper number safety pin to his back? Oh, we're doing it for the cure. How are you curing anything? Well, what I do is I get sponsors. And every time I go around the track another time, my sponsor gives me another quarter for the cure. So I got to go as many times as I... Are your friends that sick and sadomasochistic that they wouldn't just cut you a check outright for the cure? They make you do weird shit first? Larry, my daughter was born with cerebral palsy, and we're trying to get a big fundraiser going. Really? Yeah. How many hard-boiled eggs will you eat? Come on. You love your kid, right? Come on. No, they would cut you a check outright, but you're that much of a fucking megalomaniac that you have to make the cure about you. You need spotlight in this. You could just get a check, but no one's gonna fucking be... Oh, no, the truth is I do this same speed walk at St. Mary's every morning at 6:30 before work with my Labrador, Sheba, trying to shed a few pounds, but no one claps for me then and calls me heroic, so I'm going to do it on Sunday afternoon for the cure, and everyone's going to go, go, Ray, go! Yeah, you could do, but you want to fucking... It's a 10K fun run about you fucking megalomaniac. Stop it. You know you're not doing shit. You can just get the check from your friend and then actually do something that means something other than running. We're getting donations, and we're petitioning City Hall for a spot in the park to make a big granite slab for the victims and the sufferers and the survivors of the thing. And then we're going to painstakingly etch each name of the people into the stone at great expense. For what? It's a fucking chunk of rock. It doesn't help. Put that time and effort and money into actually something that's calculated, that actually helps. We're going to knit a SARS quilt. It's going to take all summer long. There's people with SARS and they're chilly with SARS. And they go, what? We're going to have a prayer circle. We're going to have a candlelight vigil at midnight. Could you do less? Mathematically, ask your accountant if there's any...
I think here's where the good part is.
way you could do any less than that. Well, we are raising awareness. Raising awareness is another form of doing nothing. Only now you're making me aware that the nothing that I've been doing is not up to par with the nothing that you're doing for such a noble cause. Why don't you do Mind Nothing for your car? We'll watch Storage Wars for the Cure. And we'll both be happy in our impotence. And we'll find out what's in that safe. We all win. Raising awareness is me standing next to a drainage ditch where a guy just hit a goat with his moped on the highway. And now they're in the ditch laying in the muck with compound fractures. And the dude's got a bone sticking through his leg. And the fucking goat's got a bone sticking through his fur. They're both laying there in agony. And I'm raising awareness by standing above them, shouting down an empty highway, "Look! Look! Ew! Ew, look! Ew!" And they're going, "No, help!" We're going, no. Look! It's way easier to just look.
Okay, that's it. That last part there, that roughly 1 minute or whatever, points out the whole thing I've been saying for 6 years is what are these channels doing, our beloved truther, our beloved patriotic channels doing, raising awareness and pointing and saying, look at everything going on under the fucking sun. So as the New World Agenda rolls on, they do absolutely nothing to solve anything. All these channels do the same thing with Amen Challenge. I heard them all say it. Richie from Boston, the guy from the Crow House, Max Egan, Lisa Haven, what's his face from High Impact Flicks. He's still on YouTube, but he changed his channel name. That dude Marfugal. I've got hundreds. I have to have over 100 videos on each one of those channels. And like I said some time ago, I just got tired. I cannot watch these fucking people's videos that go fucking 45 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, just rambling utter fucking nonsense to do nothing but to gain subscribers, because gaining subscribers improves the sales you make from your sponsors and the ads and the other things you sell. And the latest thing, obviously, I've stated a couple times, the latest thing that irked me about Richie from Boston is his bullshit lying, fake, fraudulent GoFundMe when his truck got burglarized. I mean, give me a fucking break. All these, they are there for nothing but the money. They are influencers. What is a social media influencer? Somebody putting out content that makes money off that content. That's what an influencer is. Everything out there put out by every last one of these fucking people, whether they're the truthers, and I gotta stick with that word truthers, not alt media, because alt media it involves too many, but the truther network is just fucking bullshit. Name one that does not have connections on their channel for sales, ads, sponsors, products. None of them. I did that PayPal thing once. I did that PayPal thing once when I was homeless in Denver. I should do it now, because now that I'm living with my sister, she pays over $1,700 a month rent, plus up to somewhere between, she said, $200 into the utilities and whatever else involved in having an apartment. I have my EBT, which helps out a lot. We talked extensively when we first started talking before I came out here, and she realizes my situation. I still have my disability claim in for my stenosis and my heart issues and something else I can't remember. But she understands that we've been so close fucking forever, even when we had contact. But anyway, we're in a perfect blah blah blah. Let me pause here. I want to move on to some other stuff. But everything we see on any of these social media platforms, left, right, and all that fucking bull. I gotta address this. I took some screenshots. I gotta address this Christian shit first. Okay, it's died down lately the last year plus about all the Catholic priests that got nailed for all their pedophile stuff and all these channels. And I'm going to show a little bit. They're always addressing the the transsexual stuff. The problem is people become the moral police, whether you're involved in any various religion or not. People become the moral police. People, even if you just go by the Constitution, let people live their fucking lives if they want to be gay, bi, trans, straight, or whatever. That's their fucking life. Of course, any situation that involves kids is fucking insane. If you're a child molester, if you're a rapist, I think you should be sent away for life. I mean, there's a couple other minor exceptions that can be sent away for life or be killed by the parents. But let me pause here because the things that I did this once before, somewhat recently, that these moral police, especially the Christians, do not address whatsoever. Oh, I forgot there real quick. At the end of that Doug Stanhope bit, he said, what do these people do? Oh, look. No, don't do anything. Look. Sorry, I didn't glue my teeth. Look what these people are doing. Look at all these truther channels do. They do nothing to solve anything. They say, look. Look at the pedophilia. Look at the left. Look at the right. Look at the World War III. Look at the possible FEMA camps. Look at the possible nuclear war. Look at anything. What do they do? Look. Well, you send me money and you fund me. Pause. Let's go look through a short, well, I got like 10 screenshots of this. Here's one. Full list of that's just Texas pastors charged with abusing children this year, 2022. Former Saddle Rock youth pastor charged with molesting fourth teenage boy. These are all recent. I think I only have one here from 23. There's fucking probably thousands of these. Youth minister sentenced for sex abuse of minor. Court date set for Jackson youth pastor accused of rape. North Tech. These are different people. I looked them up. Sexual assault charges against a child. Indiana youth pastor arrested for sexual misconduct with a minor. Some of these are multiple victims. Former youth pastor arrested for sexual assault. Lexington police arrested, Texas pastor arrested facing sexual abuse and exploitation. Florida pastor charged with sexually abusing kids as young as 2 faces 18 felony counts. Norfolk pastor denied bond after charge of sexual assault and abduction. Faith leaders react to shocking sexual abuse against Mobile area pastor. Mount Olive Primitive Baptist Church pastor arrested for accusation of rape. Former youth pastor arrested for sexual assault. I think that's a double, Larimer County. Lawyers for megachurch pastor blaming the 12-year-old for inappropriate sexual misconduct with the pastor. Oh, that's the same dude. Lane Dare pastor sentenced to 30 years for molesting foster children. Prominent Detroit Reverend Flowers for sexual assault. He says he's innocent. Bergen pastor 21 counts of sexual offenses against teen. D. Allen Smith found guilty such abuse of sexual conduct and 2 counts of abuse of sexual by force of a child. These are fucking endless. I mean, you could. That's just this year. Of course, a couple of these, or some of these started years ago and they kept abusing the same kids or whatever, but it's just fucking, but no, you'll never see that from any of these moral police Christian channels because Christians are holy. I mean, what a fucking lame bunch of fucking tards, and of course they all blame demon possession. Okay, Richie did a video on BitChutes. He's been bragging about he's going to do this documentary and put it on Jailbreaker and threaten his channel with being... It ain't going to fucking happen. Every American needs to watch this video. This is happening worldwide. I watched the whole thing. Well, mostly. I skipped through it, but I got 90% of it. But anyway, what he addresses here is the same things he's been saying over the years and every other channel's been saying over the years, and he throws it into something called a documentary. But let's show some highlights with Richie from Boston, the ultimate patriot, the ultimate patriotic American. He's going to rescue us all. And at the same time, as Doug Stanhope just said in that video, look, and I'm not going to do anything about it. But let's pause here. Okay, next, this clip I'm going to show from one of Richie's. Matter of fact, this is his latest video, I believe, on Jailbreak Over. He showed this dude before. Let's see what he has to say.
Full time, all the time. These are American citizens out here that are paid by whomever. Nick Shirley and his mother have been doing incredible work down there. And here's what he caught.
So there's legit 3 groups. We got So people from Asia, South America, and now I don't know where these people are from. However,
that was it. This dude and his mother have been doing incredible work down there. I think Richie showed a video. They were in Denver and had been other places. So what are they doing? What are they doing? What is Richie from Boston doing? What are name one, there's not a fucking exception. What are any of these people doing except for like that Doug Stanhope bit? Look and do fucking nothing. Matter of fact, I need to find this channel. I gotta find this dude's channel. I'm sure they got a GoFundMe or there's some way they're making money. They're traveling around the fucking country at their sheep's expense. Matter of fact, let me try to find, I gotta find this. But you get the point? Everybody, every channel, every blog, every website, look, and don't do a damn thing except for one thing I've said all these years. What have all of us, every one of us, without an exception, what have we been brainwashed and trained to do? Prep, to run, and hide. That's it. Don't resist. Don't fight. Every one of these channels I just mentioned earlier that I've done videos and I've said this before. Richie from Boston, Max Egan the Crow House, Lisa Haven, High Impact Flicks, Marfugel. Oh, Jarnax Army, he disappeared. Oh, he went. What are they all doing? They're taking your money. Every last, well, I can't remember John X Army saying it, but all the others, and I'm sure this goes for every. I'm not here to. They've all said this. I'm not here to do anything. I'm here to spread the word. What's his face from High Impact said it several times that I'm here to. What the fuck did he say? He said, it's not my fight. It's your fight. I'm just here to collect your money and get subscribers. Let me pause here. I got to see if I can find out what this dude's channel. Pause. Oh, thankfully, Richie had the link. This is the Nick Shirley channel. Membership, 99 cents a month. And believe me, that fucking adds up. Members only live chats. Let's see. Where'd it go? I thought there was something else here. Did I miss it? Oh, I took this. They have 261,000 subscribers. Who knows how many of them are paying that 99 cents a month. And then we got this. You can also see the full picture for $5 a month. Talk about these channels raking in money. Billed as $60 a year. Challenge a simple narrative. Take control of your own news diet. What the fuck are you doing with the news? Look. Matter of fact, I remember so many people brag about George Carlin. Now, George Carlin and Doug Stanhope. What's another big? Oh, the other one was thinking of Bill Burr. George Carlin, Bill Burr were bigger than Stan. If you ever listen to Doug Stanhope's comedy, you will see why he never went mainstream like Carlin and then did Bill. Because Doug Stanhope, nothing was off limits. People act like George Carlin and Bill Burr went off. No, they did not. Listen to Doug Stanhope. But anyway, they talk all this shit about, especially George Carlin and the things he said and the quotes he did in interviews. But what did George Carlin do? Nothing. What did George Carlin do? What did Bill Burr do? What did the guy like Doug Stanhope do? They raised awareness. That's it. What are all these people doing? Anybody that can be anywhere near mainstream and be shown on? What are they doing? They're raising awareness. What are they doing? Nothing. As I said, but it has been a while. The big thing, and as far as I'm sure it was before Alex Jones. But what did Alex Jones was a big preacher on, and all these channels and everybody else does it. What are they doing? Oh, it's an information war. Okay, we are constantly fed every fucking day. If you paid attention to these social media channels, the truthers, the YouTubers, the Patriots, the alt media that's supposed to be on our side doing stuff to help us with the fight, everybody is raising awareness. We're all sucking in this awareness. Alex Jones, like I just said, it's an information war. Okay, we've got all this information. It's every fucking day, all day long. It's supposed to be on our side, the freedom-loving, patriotic Americans. We are fed this information every day. What are we doing with it? Nothing. What are these people giving us this information doing with it? absolutely fucking nothing. We are all partaking, joining in, and going along with the program by doing nothing. We've been completely programmed by social media ever since social media really got going. We have been programmed to do nothing. As I've said for years, we have been programmed to do absolutely nothing but to prep, to run, and hide from most situations which will never fucking happen. And as I've said over the years, that specifically and especially means here in the United States of America, we will not see FEMA camps for rounding up anybody. We will never, ever see gun confiscation in this country. Could they do another assault weapons ban? Of course they could. But what does that mean? That means absolutely fucking nothing with the millions, if not billions, of assault weapons in this country and on the streets right now. Of course, none of that we should never, ever lose any fucking firearm. Ever. Because, another big thing, because you hear these people that are on the gun confiscation side or the other side of the opinion, because we will hear this shit. It's been a while since I brought this up before. We hear this shit. Well, what good does an assault weapon do when they have now it's drones, F-16s, bombers, if you're in your bunker in South Dakota, Montana, Arizona, in a cave or whatever. I get it. I understand that. And yes, it's true. But because of things like assault weapons, they need to have the bigger things. But, oh, fuck, I can't hold that arm up. But again, the big thing is that this is never going to happen in this country. They want the guns on the street. They need the guns on the street. And they can never, ever, it's fucking possible. I don't care if they really did bring in all our military, all the UN from all these countries. It's never going to... like I said, just last video, the one before, if you have 100 million armed Americans, you need 1 billion of other soldiers coming to take these fucking weapons to go. I mean, it's not going to happen. It's just insanity. It's completely fucking stupidity. Everything coming from these channels, nobody is doing. That's me. That's you watching me. This isn't insulting you. This isn't disrespecting you. This is fact. Because we've all been trained, especially since social media came out, websites, videos, BitChute, YouTube, every fucking thing else in the sun. We've been programmed and trained to do nothing. Name me one channel that's saying, let's go now. I'm going to lead. I'm going to lead the way. I will join you. Not one. It does not fucking exist in this country. Because all they give a shit about is about the money they can make from their fucking channel. That's it. Nothing. Come on. Prove me wrong. Anybody prove me wrong. Pause here. Let's do this again real quick. I just did these screenshots this morning. West Coast. Look at all the fucking fires. Not on the goddamn news whatsoever. Going a little bit off the coast. Oh. Almost hit my phone over there. Look at those little ones. Those are much smaller fires, but there's fucking hundreds of them. Who knows, maybe thousands if you zoom in. I didn't zoom in. Down in South America. That shit just fucking burning up, and that includes the oceans. Look at, I believe that's Africa. Hopefully I got my brain right here. Look at that. Fucking shit's just fucking burning up around this country, and none of it's on the news as we get political. That's what this is all about. I've said that over and over. Dane Wingington turned that on to me like fucking 7 years ago. This planet is dying, distraction, diversion, and as they prepare, as they prep and get ready, because it's not just about food, it's about having water. Oh, I'm glad I checked through my screenshots. That recent shooter, the Appalachian school that killed... God dang it. Anyway, this is the most recent, the Appalachian school. The mother had warrants in 2023. Felony possession of controlled substance, using a false license. Where's the bigger ones at? Accused of using a glass pipe for narcotics, possessing hydrochloride, fentanyl, and meth, and concealing the identity of a vehicle. She got off on some diversion program because it was supposed to be her first offense. As far as I could tell, she had a DUI before that, so no big fucking deal. But people do not get it. we've had all these. As a matter of fact, I got screenshots. Hopefully, I remember to get to it. But if this dude, and I know this is factual, this is not science fucking fiction or YouTube or social media or truther agenda. When you have a kid, especially a kid, and if they're around you and you're smoking that meth or that fentanyl, Google it. You could. I did this a few years ago when I became homeless and I was around these people. Google it and look at how bad it fucks up your brain when you're inhaling the chemicals from the meth and the fentanyl. And it's especially worse in women. That's why you see these women that are really fucked up on the streets and all that. It's amazing what it does to your brain. I cannot say when the husband and wife were still together how much he was around her smoking that. I can't find nothing if he was in on that, smoking that shit or not. But depending on how long they were, the odds are extremely high. Let me pause here. I got to show some screenshots because it's important to the school shootings and the younger children that have killed over the years. Okay, I went to the list. This is John and Robert Thompson. These are way below before the Menonet's brothers. 93, 2-year-old boy. This was on I think in Canada. Killed him, mutilated the body. This girl here, 1979, 16-year-old, opened fire with a .22 in elementary school. She said it's because I don't like Mondays. Sometimes she's gotten older, she says she feels partially responsible for every school shooting that's happened since. And of course, in all this that's been going on and on, why no gun confiscation or getting rid of firearms. Joshua Phillips, what the fuck I fucked that up somewhere. Oh, that's him. 98, murdered 8-year-old neighbor, hid her body under his bed. Oh yeah, I remember watching it 48 hours or something. The 8-year-old disappeared. The mom smelled something in the kid's bedroom and found the body under the bed. And fucking insane. I know Eric Smith. He's actually been out for several years now. He's the one that killed a younger kid. How old was the younger kid? Oh, a 4-year-old boy. He not only killed this kid, in the wounds that he put on the kid, he poured Kool-Aid into it from his or the kid's lunchbox, and also shoved a stick up the 4-year-old's ass. Catherine and Curtis Jones, 13 and 12, shot their dad's girlfriend to death with a handgun. Their dad and his friend had supposedly been sexually abusing him. If that's it, then fine. But come on, at 13, who knows? It could be true. I don't know. I would believe it just because it happened. 15-year-old stabbed and strangled a 9-year-old girl. She wondered how it felt to kill someone. Threw the girl's body under a pile of leaves. Oh, hopefully I've got what happened here. Oh, here we go. Found axed to death, 16-year-old. He was planning on killing his family that night. He was arrested, could possibly get parole in 2041. Oh, take the whole TikTok thing. They passed that TikTok. And again, that's all about the agenda. Like I showed, BlackRock, State Street, and Vanguard, and I think, fucking JP Morgan and Chase, they're all in on that fucking shit. Look, I am so tired of this fucking shit of people known for me over the years. When you look at them children that kill, they always demon possessions. They're not Christian. The demon, that's fucking bullshit. And this goes with whether you're gay, you're bi, tranny, whatever you want to fucking keep the kids out of it, of course. Or you're a fucking child that is killed. Look how young these fucking people are. I should have looked. I know there's younger ones. Oh, check this out. My cats, or my sister's cats, I should say. Don't think she's being a bully, because sometimes she is, but the younger one there, she has her turns too. It's just fun. Anyway, where the fuck was I? But they always want to blame like evil. Well, forget evil. Evil brings up connotations of it's biblical and God and all that shit. But there's evil and there's bad, there's good, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Nobody is demon possession. There's no demons running around possessing anybody, forcing anybody to do anything. And again, and this is factual, if you want to go by the Bible, if there were demons and you look at the number of Christians in this world versus non-Christians, it's vastly different, 10% versus 90% or whatever. But if the demons of Satan were real and could possess all the non-Christians, then Satan would just say, fuck it, I'm going to send my hordes up, we're going to possess all the non-Christians and kill all the Christians and be over with, and Satan would have earth. But these serial killers, when they're young, they've been getting younger and younger. Not just serial killers, but the ones that kill their friends, a family, some other kid like several of these has done, or their family members. That goes along major time. Who somebody I haven't talked about in a long time, who will explain the Bible very much from the Bible and from the truth, from the original Hebrew and the original Greek. There is no such thing as demons. There's no such thing as angels. There's no such thing as the biblical God, the biblical Satan. We are all reincarnated. And the problem is when they execute these people, they come back in the same, that light, that energy that we all are, because we're all light, we're all electrical. Oh, man. It's a fact that we're all electrical, we're all energy, and when you die, whether natural causes in prison or not, or executed, if you're on the bad side, when that energy leaves and you're reincarnated, it comes back. So that energy's over that negative shit. I don't like the word karma because karma is bullshit, but that negative energy comes back, and what proves that is because people we saw these kids younger and younger start to do these evil things. Oh, that's another major thing. We've heard over the years, the Bible quotes, because Christians don't get it. The Bible, it says, Jesus said it's parable. The New Testament says all the Old Testament stories are allegory. You cannot take the Bible for what it says when you fucking read it, because Jesus himself said it's parable. And Paul, whoever the fuck what it said in whatever that book in the New Testament says all the Old Testament stories are allegory. It's for people. If you're not into that, if you're not into meditation, if you don't understand, you're never going to understand, because you are not supposed to, because you will misuse it, which was what Christianity does today, which just reminded me, Richie from Boston again said, I think not in his jailbreak video, but the other one on BitChute, the Muslims say you got to turn the Muslim by the sword. Well, it's the same old fucking thing that you have to turn to Christianity by the sword. That's the only reason Christianity exists in the U.S. of A. today, is because of the Dark Ages. I forget there's another term for it, but chop your fucking head off. You didn't say you're a Christian, and so on and so forth. But I think I'm going to end this here. I got long-winded, but I'm of course intentionally mimicking Richie's title on his Jailbreak Overlander channel because of the fact Americans, we are all fucking completely misread by every topic, every like Richie likes to say, literally every topic under the sun, we are misled about, we are misdirected about, we are divided, we are dissented, distracted, division, over and over, everything. Again, if you want to believe your channel, then look at and ask this first and foremost question. What is your channel telling you to do? Two things. Send me money, support me, and prep to run and hide. And the big one, I should have played the clips, that video on Real Richie from Jailbreak on his last video, his documentary. Twice he said, and they do this on purpose, because the biggest and the best thing YouTube ever did to so-called truther channels was to demonetize them. Because once YouTube demonetized these people because they weren't going along with the censorship program and with the New World Order agenda, they made massive amounts more money by being demonetized, saying, help me. The goddamn fucking government, the goddamn New World Order's against me. Send me your money. buy this support my sponsor, buy my solar shield, buy my gold, buy my fucking flint lighter, buy my camping gear, and so on and so. Bye. I love you. I'm going to free you. I'm not going to do jack shit about it, but buy my goddamn products. Buy my goddamn gold. So here's my GoFund. God damn it, save me. I'm here trying to save you, but I'm not going to do jack shit about it, but send me your fucking money. Praise God, hallelujah. I'm out.